Next up, all right. This next guy, for a man, you would say not particularly funny, but he's not really a man. He's more of an embryo. So he's like embryonically pretty funny. Clap it up for Brenton Biddlecombe. Brenton.
How about another round of applause for Peter? And I'm your host, older Peter. I made a voodoo doll of my ex-girlfriend on my penis, and now whenever I jerk off, she throws up. This is a great opener, sir. Pounding the whip out there. The commercial for 5 Hour Energy is like, you know that feeling at 2:30 in the afternoon, right? Yeah. Feels like I woke up a half an hour ago. I like to drive in the carpool lane when I'm by myself, so I get pulled over. The cop's like, sir, you have to have at least one other person in your car. I gotta give you a ticket. And I'm like, pop the trunk. I think there's enough room up here for me. I was walking out of a grocery store and this guy with a clipboard came up to me. He's like, hey, do you have a minute to help fight poverty? I was like, yeah, I kind of want to hit a homeless person. But I think grocery stores should hire the homeless to push their shopping carts since they are the most qualified. I bought some restaurant-style chips, and for no reason whatsoever, I waited in the other room for a half an hour before I sat down to eat them. Did your date not show up? I'm really sorry, man. Money's not here either. One time, my friend tried to dare me, but he has a stutter, so he double dared me. Another one of my friends can't have babies because she sat in a hot tub too long and now her eggs are hard-boiled. That one's sadder. My black friend Rod has an app on his phone. It's the Urban Easy Tip Calculator. And no matter what amount he puts in, the tip says 0. But I think with the way the technology is progressing, pretty soon we'll be texting 911. Hey, I'm in a ditch and I'm bleeding. Come get me. LOL, frowny face. I shaved for the show tonight. Can't really tell, because I'm wearing pants. I ate some sponge cake, and when I took a dump, it got bigger as it hit the water. I'm gonna open up my own restaurant. It's gonna be just like Applebee's, but it's called Spelling Bees, and you have to spell your entree before we bring it to you. Hey, can I get the chicken parmesan? CHICKEN PARM. I'll just take the ribs, RIBS. That one usually does better, guys. It's because she's not here. When I'm feeling sick, I tend not to trust my really skinny friend when she tells me I'd feel better if I threw up. My iPod broke, but that's alright because I got shitty taste in music. It's just a fact. Magicians are always sawing people in half. I want to see a magician put 2 legs back on a guy. Alright, these new jokes. These are going to be good next show, just wait. And they won't be there. I won't be. I got some solar-powered sunglasses. They only work when the sun's out. The rest of the time I just look like a douchebag. Someday the sun's going to grow so large that it destroys everything on Earth. But for just a split second, we're all going to have killer tans. Seriously, fuck her. Went to see a psychic. I walked in, I said, guess what? She said, what? So I left. I had an easy bake oven as a kid. It wasn't easy. It's actually hard to bake when everyone around you is calling you a faggot. More brownies for Grandma. Bought a question machine. Hooked it up to my answering machine so now my phone can talk to itself. Imagine if prosthetic limbs cost you an arm and a leg. Imagine if a pedophile found the fountain of youth. He wouldn't use it, but he'd tell everybody. Like, I don't condone pedophilia, but I get it. Right? It's like, if you're gonna make out with somebody, how cool is it if their mouth tastes like candy? I saw a chicken eating a human finger and I didn't even try to stop it. I was like, all right, we owe it one. But I think when they group eggs in cartons, I like to imagine that they group them by family. I don't like that lady. Were you the lady that was at the last show that I did with them? Lady? Lady who owes me? Are you gonna talk to me? Talk to me. Were you at the last one? Jesus Christ, lady. You gotta either say something or I have to make them laugh or I get nervous. Were you the one? Alright, fuck you. This joke is for that lady that owes me. They say that laughter adds years to your life. I love that because that means that people that don't like my jokes are gonna die faster. But there's a lot of funny comics with the Robot Seizure group. You guys are gonna see a lot of funny people. They're talented. They're gonna be big stars someday. They're gonna have a big following. You know what keeps me from having a big following? Fucking restraining orders. I think it's a good thing we don't have flying cars, because every time you got into a taxi cab, you have to worry that you're about to be flown into a building. Taxi drivers look like terrorists. That's a great joke. I'm writing a book called Hey Maury, Tuesdays Aren't Good For Me. My memory foam mattress got Alzheimer's, and now it takes the shape of other people's bodies. Really, that was the one that got claps? I thought that solar-powered sunglasses was gonna kill, but I'll take it. You know, if you were afraid of heights, heaven would be a lot like hell. Every time a rare disease gets cured, someone at Make-A-Wish gets fired. Can I get personal without the lady owing me? Is that cool with you? That's a yes. If my sex life were a video game, it'd be a single-player, first-person shooter. These jokes would probably be better if I just ignore her, wouldn't I? Let's see. Oh, this one's gonna hurt. Got 3 Mexicans in my family tree on my mother's side because we pay them to trim it. And it looks like 2 Mexicans are walking in as I tell that joke.
F you.
What's up, fellas? That's alright.
It's my uncle.
Oh, that's right. Why'd you bring your uncle?
He's the one that cut your trees.
You just bring your uncle to random comedy shows in the attic?
Don't you?
No, he was supposed to sit up front, but he didn't fucking show.
That asshole. What a bastard.
Yeah, I know.
Dick.
I'm just gonna tell more jokes. This is stupid. It's my crowd work. Oh, this one's good. My ex-girlfriend died in a shark attack, and I was at the funeral trying to comfort her mother. And I said, well, at least she died doing what she loved. She says, what do you mean? She loved swimming in the ocean? And I said, no, she loved being eaten. Last night at my show, this guy offered to buy me a shot of Absolute vodka, but I'm not that confident, so we did some Pretty Sure vodka. But I did this bar show recently, and no one was laughing. It was kind of like this, and she was there fucking me up. And I got done, and the owner came up to me, and he was like, man, you sucked. I heard crickets. And I was like, man, your shitty bar's infested with crickets. I have a pickup line. I walk up to you and I ask, do you know where your children are? And before you answer, I say, swimming around inside my balls. All right, guys, enjoy the show.
Brenton Biddlecombe, wasn't he adorable? He was adorable.